This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
Kickstart summer at Lowe's with Memorial Day savings on major appliances like the Smart Whirlpool Top Load Washer, featuring the 2-in-1 removable agitator in a color you'll only find at Lowe's. Take it out for bulky items, leave it in for a more thorough clean. You can customize any load, plus skip steps with the Load and Go dispenser. Simply add detergent once and skip the refills. Memorial Day savings start now at Lowe's. Shop in-store or online today.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. It's our loud and local band of the week, Hamiko Cloud. Our loud and local band of the week, Hamiko Cloud. If you want more info, you can just check it out on the BJ and Mija. How about
BJ and Mija, hey.
Hey, how you doing? Maybe it would be better to check the BJ and Migs page of KISW.com.
They got a full-length record. Their first one is called Telomeres, and that came out a few months ago. And full-on instrumental band. It's always cool to hear a band that doesn't have a singer and just does it all with the instruments.
And if you love local music, you're going to love Loud and Local. It's a show we do on Sunday nights at 8 o'clock. 2 solid hours of Pacific Northwest music. Bands like Hamiko Cloud.
Let's play Beat Mix.
I will beat anyone that calls in to play the game. He's smarter than you. He'll make you look lame. 60 seconds on the clock. You're going down and I'm gonna rock. It's time to play the game. Yeah. So everybody scream his name. Beat Mix. Don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Mix. You're a loser.
It is time to beat Migs, and we made it. It's Friday.
Let's go.
Gotta get down on Friday. Hey, Danny's lipping, jumping, hick-hiking.
Oh, boy. He's doing something.
Don't jump, you'll break your foot again.
Try not to fall.
Partying, partying, yeah. Partying, partying. Fun, 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 fun. Looking forward to the week.
Happy Friday, everybody, and happy Sunday coming up because the Seahawks will be playing, and then the Kraken.
That's right.
Big sports Sunday there.
Sounders as well.
Oh, yeah.
Let's not forget the Mariners as they're rising.
Oh, that's right. See them rise.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Let's get to our contestant today. We got Ryan in Gig Harbor. Ryan, are you there?
Yeah.
All right. All right, Steve, get out of here.
Good night.
Yeah. For those playing at home, Ryan will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Ryan, you can pass all you want, but you'll only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Fuller House, the sequel to ABC's Full House, aired on what streaming service?
Netflix.
Yes. Frankfurt is a city in which European country?
Germany.
Yes. The Drew Barrymore Show first aired in what recent year?
2020.
Yes. People in the audience of which game show love to hear "Come On Down"?
The Price is Right.
Yes. Who had the 90s hit song "Hand in My Pocket"?
Alanis Morissette?
Yes. What network does the sitcom The Goldbergs air on?
NBC?
No.
ABC?
Yes. What small flightless bird is New Zealand's national symbol?
The Kiwi?
Yes. What sin does John Doe address first in the movie Seven?
Ooh, gluttony?
Yes. Rapper Christopher Wallace was better known by what stage name?
50 Cent?
No.
Ice Cube?
No.
Ice-T?
No. Who played the title character in the late 90s movie The Talented Mr. Ripley?
Frankenstein?
No. Frankenstein.
Good old Frankenstein.
Good old Frankenstein.
Hey, Frankie, what are you doing?
Ryan gets 8 correct. A very solid score there, but those 2 give Steve a little bit of wiggle room there.
You surely do. I know he's going to get the one with Mr.
You think so?
Yeah. I know he's got that one, and yeah, he might get Frankenstein too.
Yeah. We'll have to see how that works out. Steve, you're back. Are you ready?
Go Hogs.
Fuller House, the sequel to ABC's Full House, aired on what streaming service?
Netflix.
Yes. Frankfurt is a city in what European
Germany.
country? What? Yes. The Drew Barrymore show first aired in what recent year?
What?
The Drew Barrymore show first aired in what recent
2020.
year? Yes. People in the audience of which game show love to hear Come On Down?
The Price is Right.
Yes. Who had the 90s hit song Hand in My Pocket?
Another one with a cigarette and high five and stuff. Alanis Morissette.
Yes. What network does the sitcom The Goldbergs air on?
NBC?
No.
CBS?
No.
ABC?
Yes. What small flightless bird is New Zealand's national symbol?
Oh, crap. Penguin?
No.
A koala?
No. Yeah.
A kiwi?
Yes.
Wow.
What sin does John Doe address first in the movie Seven?
Greed?
No.
Gluttony?
Yes. Rapper Christopher Wallace was better known by what stage name?
Notorious B.I.G.
Yes. And Steve, you win 9-8.
Yeah.
Wow. See Steve rise.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry about that, Ryan. Take it easy, buddy.
Oh, my goodness.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
Laughing at him for a koala, and he pulled Kiwi out, and then he put Biggie out, and that was it.
Boom. Boom. You didn't get to the last question.
Damn it.
Yeah, you could have had a perfect 10, and BJ even says you would more than likely, it's like, what, a 90% chance of you getting this one correct.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Who played the title character in the late 90s movie The Talented Mr. Ripley?
Is that Brad Pitt?
No.
Oh, he may not know this after
2 more
all.
guesses.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
No.
Oh, you are on the right track.
Bradley Cooper.
No, so you only would have gotten the 9. BJ, do you know who it was?
Matt Damon.
Yes. It was Matt Damon.
Bradley Cooper's a little too young for that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, not the perfect 10, but you still scored very well with that 9 correct. So, congratulations on that.
Good job, Stevie. Yeah, you know what? You're all right. I don't care what the kids say about you.
Thank you.
What do you think is the top thing that people say they are most embarrassed to admit that they were once into? Yeah. Well, I got it. I'll tell you all about it at 7:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. A pop culture website just put together a short list about things that we are now embarrassed that we were once into.
Oh, awesome. I always love these because I feel like we've all done things or been a fan of something that we're looking back on like, oh, what was I thinking?
Yeah, and there are 3 main categories that people talked about: hairstyle, music choices, and clothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been embarrassed by all 3.
Yeah. Some of the examples people said, man, when it came to hairstyle, the emo haircut. Is that what is now? What is this? Is that what Danny's got?
No, it's not where like one of your eyes is no longer being seen because it's like flatly pressed against your
yeah.
almost. Think Tom DeLonge, early 2000s, like the long hair, yeah, like that, or like super spiky and
Yeah.
It almost looks like someone took like a poorly fitting wig and popped it on your head and didn't bother to like push the hair back.
Yeah, it's almost like an emo Karen.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the emo guy was the original Karen.
Yeah.
Both crying about something.
People are embarrassed about the mullet, though. The mullet's making a comeback.
Oh, dude, whenever I see a guy rocking a mullet, I just want to high-five him.
I think more people were embarrassed for me for my mullet because I rocked it. I don't care. I had a lion's mane, man.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about like those like. There's some people out there that currently are trying to rock a mullet, but they're trying to still make it so that they can go to work and it's not fully a mullet.
They're making it modern.
It's like a mock mullet. Like it's just like you barely have a party in the back. It's like a get together in the back. It's not even in the back. You know what I mean?
It's a cocktail party, maybe.
Right. Like it's a happy hour. It's just like maybe a half of inch of long hair, quote unquote, and then they spike up their hair in the front. I'm like, you're just that's a makeshift mullet.
Yeah. And of course, in my day, it was the perm, which I rocked.
Ooh,
and,
gosh. You rocked the perm? I knew you did the
yeah.
flock of seagulls, which is kind of like an emo haircut. In a sense.
I did that. I did that, which was really weird. I did that in the 90s, and of course, the flock of seagulls was in the 80s. So I don't know what the hell I was thinking.
I just killed Vicky with the flock of seagulls look.
It's like emo meets Ace Ventura.
Oh. Yeah, it was kind of like that.
Wow.
I was kind of. I don't know. My hair was I didn't know what to do with my hair. It was just straight, and I didn't want to look like Mo from the Three Stooges, because that's all it looks like if you let it go. When I had hair. Now, of course, it's not a problem. But in the 70s, Steve, Greg Brady got it done. And once Greg Brady got it done, it was like, okay, everybody's rocking the perm. Well, I thought nobody in my high school rocked the perm but me, really.
Wow. I feel like a lot of people that probably grew up in the 70s can look back and cringe at some like the bell bottoms, the big collars on their shirts, the perms.
Well, yeah, for me, it was the silk shirts. Again, nobody was doing it. I really thought I was on the cutting edge. And I will tell you that in my high school in the 70s, nobody went disco. It was just me. Oh. Maybe a couple of girls did, but the dudes were like, no, it's just jeans and plaid shirts. I mean, my high school was like getting ready for the 90s is really what they were doing. And I was like, I'm all about disco. And they're going, no, we know in the 90s that this is going to be cool. We're going to wear this. Yeah, so I was the outlier on that one with the clothes. It was bad. So musically, what do you got? You guys want to admit to anything musically that you go, I really was into it and I'm embarrassed?
No, everything I liked was cool.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm trying to. I mean, I really dug. What the hell are they called? Men at Work.
Okay. Yeah.
I like Men at Work though.
See, of course you do.
I mean, I have the worst musical taste, so you can't even look at my stuff.
See, Steve's people, I don't think are going to be digging Men at Work.
Yeah, that was one. And then even during my metalhead phase, I was rocking out to some of those New Kids on the Block songs,
dude.
Hanging Tough. That was my jam.
But that's kind of what I mean, though.
Donnie was cool. He was tough.
He was metal. He was metal for New Kids on the Block.
He was the badass of the group.
That's kind of how it was for me. I was super into pop music, and for a while, I guess at the time, maybe you could say I was embarrassed by it. But now looking back on it, I'll still play New Kids on the Block and Spice Girls all day, and I am fully aware of how embarrassing it can be, but I still like it.
Yeah, there's not a time in my day that I'm going to put on New Kids on the Block. I'm just like, why did I like this?
When you come over, we're listening.
What about Spice Girls, though, Steve? You're still going to put them on, though,
It's like a cigar.
There we go. Of course.
There you go.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, I don't know. Creed also. Creed, a lot of people said they were into Creed and they're embarrassed now.
I mean, I should be embarrassed, but every now and then the song will pop on and I will sing inside my head at the grocery store.
Open. Right? Although, when I first started wrestling and being a bad guy character, I was trying to find a song that would just get under the skin of people the moment I came out of the curtain. And the first song I came out and wrestled to was Higher by Creed.
Oh, yeah.
And it would get looks people were just like, is this Creed? Is this guy coming out to Creed?
Oh, yeah. Nice. That's awesome.
But it's kind of like the same way, I would argue the same way, if you did a Limp Bizkit song, I bet you a lot of people, half the crowd would be super stoked, the other half would be like, oh, what the heck are we listening to?
I feel like the wrestling audience still rocks with Limp Bizkit with me.
Fair.
For the most part. But you're right, there are a lot of people that still cringe when I bring up Limp Bizkit, and I'm unapologetically a fan.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
So this pop culture website just put together a short list about things that we are now embarrassed that we were once into. So based on this, we want you to finish this sentence. Yeah, I'm embarrassed that I was once into blank. 206-421-ROCK, text us at 77999. Finish this sentence. Yeah, I'm embarrassed that I was once into blank. Your calls, your texts after the Pumpkins on the Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
Make your kitchen ready for every summer gathering this Memorial Day with LG and Lowe's. Our exclusive InstaView appliance suite includes ranges with air fry, refrigerators with slow-melting craft ice, and an exclusive dishwasher you can only find at Lowe's. Plus, you'll get up to 10% back via a MasterCard prepaid card when you bundle eligible LG products via rebate. Shop Memorial Day savings at Lowe's. Offer valid 3/3 through 5/18 on select LG items only. See Lowe's.com/rebates for details and timing.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Pop culture website put together a short list about things that we are now embarrassed that we were once into. So based on this, we want you to finish this sentence. I'm embarrassed that I was once into blank. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Someone says, I was, but I still am into Mambo number 5. Ha ha. You know, it's a weird time for music.
Yeah. It really was, but it is catchy, and I have to say, if it comes on, I'm not going to shut it off.
I feel like that was around the same time, Who Let the Dogs Out? It was just like mindless, but fun dance songs.
Yeah, so many one-hit wonders that year.
Whoop, there it is. Tag team back again.
That's a good one.
All right, see, look.
Have you seen that commercial that
he knows them all?
I don't know if I have.
The tag team guys,
yes.
Yeah, and they're in the kitchen and they start singing and the lady's like dancing while she's making lunch or something.
That commercial made me so happy.
That. Yeah.
See? I mean, you know what? It's embarrassing, but at the same time, look, man, I need something to feel good during these times.
So I used to listen to the Grease movie soundtrack all the time. Grease Lightning on repeat all day long.
Wow.
I did that. We used to
act the song, but okay. I mean, Grease Lightning's cooler than this, Steve. It's not this one.
That's all I have. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Grease Lightning actually is
Grease Lightning, go Grease Lightning.
Yeah, and there's naughty lyrics in this too. In Grease Lightning.
Yes, there are.
It
was funny because my cousin and I used to act out Grease when it was come on TV.
So then why you got my back with Grease too?
I totally love Grease too. I've never said anything bad about Grease too.
Do you believe Grease too? Step up to back your boy Steve when I say Grease 2 is the dominant Grease.
Hold the phone. Okay, Danny, do you think Grease 2 is better than Grease?
I think they're about the same in my book.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. I mean,
I'll take that.
You guys are hot.
Yeah.
It's kind of like talking about Rocky 1 and Rocky 2. Both are equally great.
Equally amazing.
You know, I hate to get your back on this Steve, Rocky 1 and Rocky 2, much better than Grease 2. Come on. I mean, you can't compare those. You can't compare the Rocky movies to Grease 2.
Both are about dudes just trying to be accepted, man.
Oh, is that really what's going on in Grease? Okay.
I believe it.
Okay, fine. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Finish this sentence. I'm embarrassed that I was once into blank.
So instead, I grew up in a small Arizona town that was dominated by country music or rock and roll, and I was the guy that was wearing the parachute pants and the no-sleeve Duran Duran shirts doing break dances.
Oh, man.
Duran Duran would be on my list, too, of things I'm embarrassed to say.
They're a good band, though. Duran Duran's a good band. I mean, for what they were, they're a good band.
I have to, though, say, I don't know why it came up. Duran Duran popped into my mind while I was at the gym the other day, and I was like, I'll listen to Duran Duran while I work out. That was a terrible idea. It was a terrible idea.
Oh, really? You were being hungry like the wolf didn't help at the gym?
Rio did not get me going, man. I was just like, what am I doing?
But
Time
that was
to put
her
Madball back
name.
on.
I mean, her name was Rio. That should be enough for you.
Yeah, Girls on Film didn't get me my PR. I'm sorry.
Oh, Girls on Film. I forgot about that one.
No, I didn't.
I'm interested. Vicky kind of is just unapologetic about all the dumb stuff that she likes. And she likes a lot of dumb stuff. I mean, she'll run around with her, her Stitch hoodie, with a onesie and go to airports and with the, I mean, I don't think you care about anybody's opinion about stuff. So are you really embarrassed about what you were into?
The only thing I think I could be embarrassed about, because I was going to mention, I used to wear really oversized hoodies, and then I look at what I'm wearing today and I'm wearing an extra large hoodie.
Oh, yeah,
I haven't changed much. The only thing, and I kind of feel bad for the high school girls because they're never going to get that ugly duckling phase anymore because of all the makeup tutorials. But the only makeup I had at my disposal, because my parents wouldn't buy me any, and it wasn't good quality, was the dollar store makeup. So I was that person with the orange face. Because I bought the foundation. It was the only foundation I could get.
Man.
So I had the orange face that cut off at my jaw.
Oh, yeah.
And then I couldn't do eyeliner, so I had these black smudges under my eyes because I couldn't do it over my eye.
And you're short, so you were an Oompa Loompa.
I was an Oompa Loompa, a little goth Oompa Loompa. That's the only thing I wish I can go back and change.
The sad Oompa Loompa.
That's fantastic.
Oompa Loompa.
What do you get when you listen to My Chemical Romance?
Lincoln Park and Evanescence.
What the hell's happening?
Yeah, that's the only thing I regret, if you will.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Finish the sentence. I'm embarrassed that I was once into blank.
Our buddy Caesar says he used to wear those Bugle Boy pants and roll them up from the bottom in the back. Oh, dude, we did that too. The rolling up the jeans. I don't know if you guys ever did that. You would fold it over and then roll them a couple times so that they would be tight to your ankle.
Yep.
Oh,
so it's like making skinny jeans before skinny jeans.
Basically, it's pretty much what I'm doing now with joggers.
Oh, those Bugle Boys were like mom jeans too. I forgot about those.
Those were the ones that Zach Morris used to wear.
Yeah.
But see, we would do it even with just regular, just Levi jeans. Any kind of jeans that you were wearing, we would do the rolling thing.
Oh, man.
Acid wash jeans, that was also a thing.
They're coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Everything's coming back.
I want the skater look to come back. So I can go out and buy Vans again, the big fat Vans.
You can do what you want to do, man.
Dude,
you're at the phase where you're old enough that you can wear whatever you want. Everyone's just gonna be like, oh, look at Grandpa.
I go into public wearing no pants and people are like, poor guy.
I feel like I'm not. I think 65 isn't 65 to 67 that phase. I feel like I'm just on the cusp. I still can't get senior citizens discounts on everything yet. They still go 65, sir. So I'm old, but I'm not old to really. Zero F's given, old Rev. I can't wait.
Are they really going to card you on your oldness? I mean, at this point, you just be like, look at me.
Yeah, I was going to say, you look like 72, so it's good.
Oh, thanks to you and your mother,
sweet.
Danny. By the way, you both can go do things.
That's a good question. What if you showed up to a restaurant and you're like, give me the senior discount, and you have to be 65, are they going to card you to prove it?
They've carded my mom before.
We go.
To get the discount. Yeah, because she always orders this. She's super about all the discounts she gets for being old. And every time she asks, they're like, we need to see your card, ma'am.
Wow. And by the way, that's
kind of flattering.
Yes. That is the smartest thing to do. I don't think they even care, but they just go, you know what? We want a nice tip. We're going to card every old lady that comes in.
That's a good point.
Yeah. And I never get carded. They offer me the stuff sometimes because we go, oh, great, thanks. You know what? I got a few years before I get there. Thanks.
So they used to wear those Jinko jeans in the 90s.
Dude, that's mine.
Those are the super baggy ones. I had one pair of those.
Lucky.
That's my embarrassment, that I wanted to be in them. But my mom would never buy them for me because she was like, those look ridiculous.
Because she was smart.
In retrospect, I'm like, thanks, Mom. Thank you for never buying me those because now I don't have those embarrassing pictures.
Those are coming back too. I see a bunch of the youngsters wearing them.
They're so expensive now.
I get those ads. They're like $120 to $200.
Like some of the OG ones on eBay are $350.
Oh, I wish I never got. I bought one pair and I was like, I'm going to do this. And I put them on and looked at myself in the mirror and go, I'm not leaving my house with these on. This was a terrible idea. I just looked so stupid in them.
They
You
even
would have had $350, Steve. $350.
I wish I wouldn't have thrown them away. I know.
Oh, you could have bought so many Kraken stuff with that.
Legit worn once.
Oh, damn.
Oh, that would have been so great. How about the ones that look like the Jinko jeans that were black but had all the buckles on them?
Oh, yeah, they still
The
sell
bondage
those out.
pants.
Is that what they're called?
The ones with like the straps and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were really popular when I was in high school. And now
porn fans.
those are coming back. And they're hundreds of dollars as well on eBay. I've looked into it.
To be fair, I think they still sell them at Hot Topic to some extent.
Not the baggy ones. I've seen the skinny jeans because I was looking to buy one for Halloween.
Of course, fashionable new versions.
Yes, the skinny jean versions.
I had so much fun dressing up for our 80s party because I love that style. The skinny ties, and also the bellhop suits, where basically like the suits you could buy, the suit jackets and everything, they were cut to bellhop level. So like the jackets only went right down to your waist, and that was it.
Oh, the super short ones?
Yeah, I love that look, and they did not stay around long, man. Oh, man.
Remember those are the paperboy hats? Remember those I don't know what their actual name is, but they're like those hats.
Oh, like from Newsies. Like the ones that like connect in the front.
Yeah. I was big into those like when I first moved out here. It was a terrible. I look back on some of those pictures. I'm like, what the hell was I doing?
Just for Brooklyn, I get it.
I feel like
Stupid.
99% of the guys that wear them are bald.
Oh, yeah. Me.
My uncle wears them or used to wear them all the time. So
It was like I want something that's not just a baseball hat.
Yeah.
You want to be cool. Mm-mm.
My friend wears a hat like that. Actually, he does. And you know what? And I mean, again, he's an older guy, so it kind of looks okay on him.
Yeah, I mean, like my dad would wear those, and it was just kind of like what he wore with his suit. I was like wearing them like a T-shirt or a button-up shirt.
I'm surprised that look didn't go with the hipsters. Like, when the hipsters basically tried to dress like old men.
It did for a minute.
Did they wear the newsy hats? Oh, they did? Okay.
Yeah, they're called Peakies, and they kind of became a little popular with Peaky Blinders.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
that
like,
makes sense.
A bunch of like Irish punk bands wear them too, like Dropkick Murphys, Flogging Molly.
Yeah, some people still rock them.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. I feel like it's a great Irish look.
Yeah.
I feel like, it's timeless for, I guess, if you're in Ireland. But you know what? We're not in Ireland, so I think. Oh, man. That's awesome. Well, as you know, KISW is presenting Ghost and Volbeat at Climate Pledge Arena on January 27th. You can listen all day through 10 p.m. to get the code word. Then you can head to the contest page at KISW.com. That's where you can enter for your chance to win tickets to the show. The code word for this hour is warrior. Oh, yeah. That's the code word, warrior. Tickets go on sale starting today at 10 o'clock at Ticketmaster. That's 10 a.m. Ticketmaster.com. You want info? You know where to go, KISW.com. And woo, what a weekend as the Seattle Kraken are playing their first ever hockey game this Sunday as the NHL preseason starts. And we're going to be chatting with the voice of the Kraken, John Forsland, at 7:47 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. Here's another listener question. How do I rebuild my credit after filing bankruptcy?
You rebuild it, one creditor at a time by making your payments on time on your rent or your mortgage, by continuing to make car payments on a car that you keep during your case. You can also, as I said, you can almost always get a credit card almost immediately after filing bankruptcy. Sometimes it's a secured card, and it'll almost always have a really high interest rate on it. But you could get a small balance credit card and charge a tank of gas or a dinner once a month on that and make the payment, pay it off every month, and that'll help you build a credit history one creditor at a time, and will help you rebuild your credit over time.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at ChooseTheRightChapter.com. That's ChooseTheRightChapter.com. Thanks for listening.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at WeConsiderWA.org.
Kickstart summer at Lowe's with Memorial Day savings on major appliances like the smart Whirlpool top-load washer featuring the 2-in-1 removable agitator in a color you'll only find at Lowe's. Take it out for bulky items, leave it in for a more thorough clean. You can customize any load, plus skip steps with the Load and Go dispenser. Simply add detergent once and skip the refills. Memorial Day savings start now at Lowe's. Shop in-store or online today.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.